Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Marvellous Monday. Hope you're well, folks, wherever you are. If you think it's get rich quick, you're in the wrong place. Yeah. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Marvellous Monday. Hope you're well, folks, wherever you are. If you think it's get rich quick, you're in the wrong place. This is the wrong podcast. This is the wrong live for you. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Hope you're all awesome and well. Hello. Hello on the chat. Can you hear me, folks? We might have some internet issues here today. Apologies if it's a little bit strange or weird out there, but anyway, we'll roll on and hopefully you're still there with me, folks. Morning, Justin. Morning, Bryce. Yeah, it did drop out. Hope you're back. Internet, hey? Yep, it's great when it works. I can't believe that in Australia our internet's so rubbish. Pay for the best internet I can buy at my house, and if it rains, it drops out. It drives me insane. But anyway, there you go. Hopefully, we're back at it right now, folks. I'll do just some intros and warm-ups while we're getting going anyway. Hopefully the internet warms up a little and sticks at it. Beck, good morning to you. There you go. All right, folks, welcome to a Wealth Coffee Chat. One or two newish users. Yeah, I don't know. Sanchito, sometimes when it rains, literally, it happens. It rains around my house in the neighborhood. The internet plays up. It's strange. But anyway, the joys of this stuff as you go. Great to have you here, folks. Thanks for joining. Many of you already know, but if you don't, then here it is. My name's Jason Whitten. Thanks for popping along. And each day at about 10 past 8, we hang out and do a thing called the Wealth Coffee Chat. Usually it starts off and runs a little smoother. However, today, little bumpy start, but great to have you on now. And it looks like things are up and running okay, so that's good. That's good. And what do we do here? Listen, I've been property investing over 25 years now, coaching property investors over 20. And along the way, done a few property deals, folks, helped clients buy over 10,000 properties. That's right, 10,000 across Australia and New Zealand. Bought over 100 myself. And along the way, learnt one or two things, ladies and gents. So, you know, each morning we get to hang out, talk about those things, those lessons, folks, that we've learned. Well, I've learned anyway. Hey, someone's dialing in from Singapore. Great to have you in. Thanks for joining. You're in behind the veil, so you know you're probably in one of the private Facebook groups. But thanks for popping by. And there's Jeff. How are you, mate? Good to see you. There you go. Cashed up. Yeah, well, that rental crisis is out and about, isn't it, Jeff? It's all happening. So that's part of the gig, isn't it, folks? To understand what's really going on in the world of property investing. And, pay attention and make some sense of it all, right? Make some sense of it all. Make sure you and I, as property investors, see the big picture of what we're trying to achieve. And today, we're going to continue our conversation around the big picture of property investing. Like I said last week when we said we're going to dive into the big picture, the high-level strategy conversations for a couple of weeks in the Wealth Coffee Chats. Today, we're going to dive into the number one thing. If you don't get this right, it's going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to go the distance as a property investor. Now, it's a bit of a loaded question, and it's probably like, what's the number one thing? What do you guys think? Put it in the chat for me. What's the number one thing to get right, to go the distance, to start, create, maintain, continue, and accelerate a successful property portfolio? Folks, what do you guys reckon? Chuck it in the chat for me. It's a bit of a loaded question. It's a big question. It's ownership structure. That does help, Senchito, depending on who you are, what you do. It does help, but it's not the number one thing. Not today anyway, according to my opinion anyway. Finance. Oh, you're dead right. It's certainly up there, finance. But this one thing kind of encompasses all of these, okay? And it's a loaded question. It's probably a trick question. And if I explained it more, I'd probably be seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of property investors or wannabe property investors. The number one thing that you have to get right is the team of people. Mindset is absolutely needed as well. Choosing a great location for sure, Beck. However, folks, all of that is encompassed in the team that you surround yourself with. We call it a 6-star team here at Positive, 6-star team. Who are the main experts, the main people, the main types of advisors that you need to succeed long-term in property investing? It's so important to surround yourself with the right people. I was having a conversation the other night with some potential new customers. And I said, well, tell me, if you want to become wealthy or successful in property investing, if you want to become wealthy or successful in property investing, who would you take advice from? Put it in the chat, folks. And again, a trick question. And I'll probably do a yes or no. Would you take advice from a journalist at the newspaper whose job is to comment on the property market? They don't even own an investment property, and they don't even own their own home. But would you sit there and read the newspaper from this commentary, which is always biased, and with no experience about property investing, right? Jason from Positive, sure, I'm certainly a good source of advice if you want to try and emulate some of the results that I've gotten, right? Okay, that's a fact. So, or do you go and an experienced, successful property investor who owns 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 properties and ask them? It's the latter, folks. And this is the confusing thing about building a team. Often we ask well-meaning experts who are broke, who don't have any idea of wealth, the wrong questions. All right, so we'll talk about that. The 6-star team. Who do you need? Friedrich, how are you, mate? Who do you need on your team? All right, so let's go through it. We call it the 6-star team. I'll try and draw Actually, what does that end up as? 6 points? Yeah, maybe. All right. So, number one, when it comes to this game of investing, all right, in my world, as a buy and hold property investor, most of you will need, as a priority, a coach or a mentor. Okay? That person helps you with the mindset, the strategy, etc., etc. Especially in property investing, this person is vital, and that person needs to have some property experience. And what do I mean by that? They need to own multiple investment properties themselves as we go. Oh, we've got a bit of a spammer here. Hang on. Just got to block and then block. There we go. All right. So, you need a coach, a mentor, someone who finds out what you want to achieve, helps you understand what's possible and not possible based on all the gathered information from the other experts that you need. Someone helps that keeps you on track. You need a coach or mentor. I've had a coach or a mentor for me in every single stage of my financial journey for the last 25 years. I pay them. They give me sound advice for the thing that I want to achieve. Now, at the moment, I've actually got 2 full-time coaches advising me on different things. They are successful in what I'm trying to achieve, and they give me some guidance when I feel I need it, folks, a coach or a mentor, right? Number 2, in the world of a 6-star team for property. Someone said it there before. I think Facebook user said it here. Now, your coach, your mentor, Justin, their job is to help you with your mindset and your property investing mindset for sure, okay? They know the drill. They know the ins and outs. They get to know you, right? Finance, whoever said that one. Number 2, totally 100% agree with you. Finance is absolutely essential. A good finance broker, a finance broker, a fin broker. A finance broker, not a bank manager, folks. Not a bank manager, not a person who works for one institution. A broker that can get you access to multiple lending solutions, okay? And also, preferably, now, this is where it gets a little interesting, preferably someone who is a property investor themselves. Doesn't always have to be with your finance broker. But get this, you're not asking them for advice on will property investing work. You're asking them to get you finance for what you are doing. Your advice is coming from someone who knows what you're wanting to achieve, and you're asking a licensed expert in their field to get you something done. You're not asking the finance broker for advice. Go, oh, should I buy this property? No. You're not asking them, oh, should I invest in real estate or should I invest in this area? No, that's not their expertise. Don't ask the wrong person. Don't ask a good question to the wrong person, okay? A great finance broker will absolutely accelerate you to places you never thought you could get to. Great finance broker, folks. You need a great finance broker. Don't skimp on that stuff, right, as you go along. All right. You've got your strategy and your mindset and your focus and you know what you're up to. You get your money locked in. What do you need next? What do you need next, folks? Well, you need a property team, a property deals team. Property team, all right? Now, in this property team, this is the acquisition part of your strategy for your portfolio, ladies and gents. Buyers agents, investment agents, your contracts and settlements team. There might be a lawyer, etc. They're all bundled into this property team for this conversation, right? There's experts that know what they're doing. They know markets, they know research, they know due diligence, they know all sorts of stuff, okay? You've got to have a bunch of great people on your team. You're at work all day, for most of us, The property investing is something that you do as a wealth creation solution for your future. It's not something you do as a job or a business or a career, which means you're not doing it full time. So you get full-time experts, full-time folks, honing their craft, helping you with making great decisions, okay? Property team. If you live in, let's say, Brisbane, you know, how do you know the Melbourne market or the Adelaide market or the Perth market? How do you know anything about it? You can do a little bit of research yourself, but these experts are all day, every day, researching markets, researching property deals, bringing you good stuff, all right? That's the drill. You need someone on your side, okay, as you go along. Perfect. So you need the right people at the right time to get this done. And over the next 15 to 20 years, you're going to need these people at different stages for different things. Now, it doesn't mean this is linear or in sequence, by the way, folks, but the most important person for a property investor is this person, the number one. Who's your number one? Who's the captain of your team? You need this person to give you the help to manage all of these people. We'll talk about that in a second. Fourth, as we go along, which professional will spend the most time with your properties out of all of these? Which professional spends the most time, and to be honest, folks, will keep you the safest and make you the wealthiest, but they're so underrated, it's not funny. It drives me insane that people underrate this professional. Boom, James, property manager. All over it, buddy. Folks, if I can tell you one thing, once you get things rolling, the secret sauce to your wealth and safety in property investing is your property manager and your property management team. More accurately, property managers come and go, but the team of professionals who treat you with respect. They understand that you want to own the property for 15 years. Drives me insane. You get, these franchise real estate agencies that only property manage your property just averagely enough so you won't leave. So you get annoyed and then you sell it because they make the most money out of selling your property and they don't make much money out of helping you keep your property. Fucking drives me insane, right? Property investors get absolutely poleaxed and really confused when they've got a shit property manager who is attached to a sales agency and all they want is to is for you to sell your property. Drives me insane, right? So a good property manager and property management team that says and understands, Chris wants to own this property for 15 years and my mentality as your property manager is I'm going to help you keep it safe and make you wealthy in over 15 years of property management, right? That's the type of property management team you want. And it's really important to get them on your team. A property management team, okay? Don't skimp, folks. Don't skimp on this. I've seen it 1,000 times. You want to say, oh, well, maybe I need them, maybe I don't, whatever. I'm telling you right now, you go to those large brands that have got sales agencies attached to them and you wait the psychology that 90% of them have when it comes to property management is that they're just waiting for you to get sick of it and sell. That's all they're doing, right? Anyway, that might be a bit harsh, but for me, that is the sad reality of way too many property investors I've been trying to help over the years. And it rubs me the damn wrong way, I can tell you, okay? All right, Sanchito, you got it, mate. You absolutely need a smart, clever, property positive, property focused, property accountant, right? Your tax team, an accountant, folks. Right, an accountant, number 5, an accountant, a tax team. Someone who understands how to do a PAYG variation in advance for you. Someone who will do calculations for you, someone who'll get it right, folks. You know, it annoys the crap out of me when I speak to my clients and they say, oh yeah, my accountant said we'll do the tax back at the end of the year. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You should be getting it back weekly, fortnightly, and monthly in your pay packet, going into your offset account, saving you money, managing your cash flow, folks. All right? Accountants do that because they're lazy. All right? Oh, we'll just do it at the end of the year. It's no difference. Bullshit. And this is the thing that drives me insane. These experts are often quite good at their thing, but they don't have the attitude that you need to have and your coach will have to say, hey, I want the most efficient ownership. I want the most efficient lending. I want the most due diligence and research deal. I want the best property manager. I want the best tax back and accounting, because every dollar counts, folks, because most of us aren't living with, a couple of $1 million under the mattress. We got to squeeze the efficiency out of your dollars and cents in the beginning as we go as property investors. And these people have to help you do it. Accountant. And who's last but not least, someone quite important in the world of property and wealth and ownership, and that's a financial planner, a fin planner. A fin planner, right? So you, wonderful you, are at the center of all of this. Trying to see which colors I've used here. You're at the center. This is you, okay? All of these people, their roles are to help you achieve what you want to do, all right? The financial plan, a lot of people say, oh, who's in charge here? The financial planner said something, and this is the thing that drives me insane. Often you go, oh, who's right? Do I ask the financial planner? Do I ask the accountant? Do I ask my coach or mentor? Do I ask my my broker, my finance broker? And they've all got a different opinion, all right? Here's what I know to be true, ladies and gents. The one that is right, especially in our world, especially if you are clear on what you want, is your coach or mentor, because we understand all of these people and what they are capable of and what they can't do. And our job as a coach and mentor is help you to navigate those things and get what you want, okay? Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the constraints of certain people here, and they live in a world of compliance and licensing and all that sort of stuff, which is actually designed, well, it's meant to be designed to help you stay safe. It actually is designed to keep you poor, unfortunately, and I'll talk about that tomorrow, all right? And you and I, as independent humans, property investors, have to decide what we want, not ask these people for permission, because you don't need permission to become wealthy from anybody. You decide and get on with it. The rules actually can be used to your favor. So that's what we do. That's the point. That's that process. All right. That's our little catch up for today, folks. The 6-star team, very important group of people. I believe it's the number one thing that'll help you be successful as a property investor, the team that you surround yourself with. You get a good team, you'll crush it. You get a shit team, you'll have a shit show. Just as simple as that. There you go. Anyway, that's it from me today, folks. Hopefully that was of use. There was some maybe some ideas or some nuggets in there for you. So there you go. So join me next week. We'll do it again on Monday, 8:10. That'll be the drill. We'll get that cracking, folks, as we go. So until then, ladies and gents, that's it from me. Remember, we've got a couple of sayings around here. This thing's a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time to create the property portfolio that's going to help you be wealthy and secure into the future. Buy a good property, buy well, and don't bloody sell it. It's a 15+ year journey, folks. If you want get rich quick, rack off. It's not here. All right. Stay away from property investing because you ruin it for everyone else. The get rich quick attitude. Anyway, getting a little bit high horsey today, aren't I? Anyway, there you go, folks. I'm done. Friday, fabulous Friday. Have a great weekend. Catch up next week. Love to see you back on another Wealth Coffee Chat. That's it from me, folks. Adios. Bye-bye. Have a good one.